Do you remember a couple of years ago when multiple dealers were sending out emails advertising the buyback prices that they would pay stackers if they sold back their American Silver Eagles back to the dealers? It's a very attractive price over the silver spot price at the time, but what are the big dealers paying right now for Silver Eagles? Well, I was shocked. Welcome to Silver Heist. Thank you to our returning subscribers and guests. Since I've been stacking silver and gold for over 7 years now and making YouTube videos since June of 2018, I like to bring you news and insight that you can use. Knowing what dealers will pay you for your Silver Eagles is valuable current information that the other channels may not tell you. Plus, I have this other video with over 90,000 views which shows the 7 signs you may be a better silver and gold stacker than you think. More on this later. One exceptional channel that does bring a well-rounded approach to buying silver and gold is Salivate Metal. Here's a screenshot of a video from October 2022 from him bringing the news. It was titled, "You'll Never Guess What the Dealers Are Paying for Silver Eagles Now." I covered that story also at the time with the news of the day that dealers were paying $10 over spot for Silver Eagles at APMEX with like a 1-day turnaround time of them sending you money. And other dealers were offering even $11 over spot or just over $12. Those very same dealers at the time with spot price at $19.80 were selling the Silver Eagles to the public for $39.71, for example. So almost $20 over spot. So if the dealers were selling the Silver Eagles to the public at $20 over spot, but were willing to buy the Silver Eagles back from someone else for $10 or even $12 over spot, is that a good deal? I'm sure some stackers took the dealers up on the deal, but many stackers, myself included, want to hold their silver for the long term. It's not a good deal if you just bought your Eagles the previous week or month, but it might have been a good deal if you bought your Silver Eagles back in March 2019, for example, at $18.99 like I did myself way back when the spot price was $15.14. So in that case, spot would have risen from $15 and change to the high $19 range, or about $4.66 in increase. But the premiums would have increased from the $3.85 that you paid up to $12 to buy it back. That's an $8.15 increase. So overall, Silver Eagles for March 2019 would have increased over $13. But a third of the coin value coming from the spot price increasing over time, but 2/3 of the value coming from the incredible demand for Silver Eagles in late 2022. Okay, I'm going to share with you the actual price that a major online dealer is willing to pay for Silver Eagles right now, and spoiler alert, it's low. It's really bad. So before I give you that exact number, let me kind of put it in context. Because if the number that people are willing to pay for Silver Eagles is low, does that mean silver is broken? Does that mean Silver Eagles are broken? Or does that mean that premiums ebb and flow as much as the spot price? So imagine this. You're at Fenway Park watching your favorite team, the Red Sox. And there's about 34,000 seats at Fenway. They've expanded it a bit. It's a 100-year-old ballpark. Maybe there's 37,000, but I can guarantee you this. There are not 34,000 bathroom stalls or 34,000 urinals. So you're watching the game, and all of a sudden you decide, it's a 7th inning stretch is coming up, and they're going to sing Sweet Caroline in between innings. So I'm going to make a beeline to the men's room and take a break. But guess what? Maybe some other people are thinking the exact same thing. So there's a huge line at the restroom during the 7th inning stretch. Does that mean Fenway Park is broken? Does that mean Fenway Park was obligated to have 34,000 bathroom stalls ready for you? No, not everyone, but enough people went to take a break at the same time. At the moment, you're not getting what you wanted. Now imagine this. If the Red Sox were behind by 1 run and the opposing pitcher walked the first 2 basemen, and so now the Red Sox have 2 men on, none out, and their 3rd, 4th, and 5th hitter is coming up to bat, and one of them is named David Ortiz. Are you going to take a restroom break right now? If you did, you'd be the only one there. You would sail right through your restroom break and you'd be back at the game, and maybe you'd see the tail end of that inning. So the system isn't broken, but if enough people think the same thing at the same time, then there's a capacity problem. So right now, there's enough people thinking, I want to sell my Silver Eagles, that the price above spot is negligible. I saw some speculation on another channel that a dealer said that a couple of his customers were selling all their silver and buying Bitcoin. That may be true, but I think it's a much simpler story. Inflation has been horrific, and there's enough people who need to pay their taxes. There's enough people who need to pay their mortgage or their ongoing expenses that they're dipping into their savings. And so if their savings is silver, they're selling silver. So there, but for the grace of God go I. So luckily right now I'm not selling my silver, but it's a personal choice, and a man's got to do what a man's got to do. If a man needs to sell the silver to meet his obligations, he's going to tap into that savings to get the job done. And if a man needs to use the restroom at Fenway Park during an exciting inning, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. What are the big online dealers paying for American Silver Eagles right now? So our comparison is October 27th, 2022. That's when they were paying a lot for American Silver Eagles. Compared to now, November 23rd, 2024, basically 2 years later. So there's a spot price, there's a coin price, and there's a premium over spot price or under spot price. In October 2022, spot price was $19.80, but yet they were paying a $12.25 premium to buy back your Silver Eagles. So the coin price was $32.05. So compare that to now. The spot price is $31.59. The spot price has increased $11.79 in 2 years, which is very nice. But at JM Bullion right now, they are paying $31.59 for an American Silver Eagle. They are paying a premium of 0. They are giving you spot price. Now, when I was preparing this video a couple days ago, they were paying a penny. And so I thought a penny is kind of insulting, but maybe penny is better than spot price. So I'm a little shocked and I'm a little disappointed that the major dealers are basically paying spot for Silver Eagles. So what happened? Well, spot price is up $11.79. The coin price, buyback price, is actually down 46 cents over a 2-year period. So the premium on the buyback has collapsed, $12.25. Went from a very high buyback premium a couple of years ago to nothing. So what happened? So in my opinion, leading up to 2022 was a perfect storm of the US Mint not making Silver Eagles to demand, the Silver Eagle being a very sought after coin, and a huge amount of interest and new people buying silver, including the desire to buy Silver Eagles. And so with the Mint not making enough Eagles for 2021 and 2022, the premiums just kept climbing and climbing, and people were willing to pay that. And right at that time in 2022, people were paying $20 over spot for a Silver Eagle coin. As you get into October of a present year, the Mint is not making many coins because they're flipping over to the next year's coin because they stockpile coins in like November and December. So I think the coin dealers realized they weren't going to get many Silver Eagles from the Mint for the next couple months. So if you can't buy the coins from the Mint, then you have to raise the price you're willing to pay and try and get people to empty their vaults, empty their safes. So like other times when the silver spot price climbs incredibly high, well, there goes grandma's candlesticks. When the spot price is high, a lot of sterling silver gets melted down and it's gone. And so with Silver Eagles, there was another customer waiting for them, but they needed to pull them out of someone else's safe so that they could go to another customer. Now, fast forward to today, I think it's just a matter of the Mint is making enough coins to meet demand. So the dealers are not in any rush to buy them from the public. And then unfortunately, like we said before, I think times are tough and people are not buying the quantity of silver that they might have in the past. There's enough of us who are selling the silver. And so if the mint's making a decent amount and there's people who need and want to sell silver for their own purposes, well then the premium on that Silver Eagles is going to be very low. And right now it is 0. And 3 days ago it was a penny. The wheel started spinning a few days ago when I saw a penny over spot, and I was shocked about that. But as I'm preparing this video, they are literally paying spot price. So there's 2 parts. What's the solution? Well, there's 2 parts. Do not buy Silver Eagles at $15, $20 over spot. The huge majority of Silver Eagles you see in my channel were purchased during 2023 and 2024 after that crazy premium price had worked its way through the system and the premiums got more modest and moderate. If you don't buy Silver Eagles at crazy premiums, you're not going to be holding very expensive coins that it's hard to recoup in the event that you need to sell your coins. And so then the flip side is, I understand people need to sell their coins if that's what they need to do, but right now is not the time to be selling Silver Eagles. Sell something else. I get excited about the premiums people were paying for Silver Eagles a few years ago, but I was not a buyer. But I saw the potential that if silver spot price increased, that my future Silver Eagles would be worth a lot of money. So I stocked up maybe about 100 ounces in 2023, maybe in 2024 I bought another 100 ounces of Silver Eagles. So I'm sitting on a couple hundred ounces of Silver Eagles that I see a potential for not only the spot price increasing, but the premium prices increasing in the future, but not at this time. At this time, the premium is 0. So let's not beat ourselves up too much over our past Silver Eagle purchases, because live and learn. If you want to know the 7 signs that you may be a better silver and gold stacker than you think, you're going to want to watch this video next.